I don't even know where to begin. Ooh, I'm telling you, I'm gonna make me cry. First and foremost, I never thought I'd be saying these words on YouTube so soon. It still is like blowing my mind a little bit. I'm engaged. You guys might have caught it in my last video. I didn't want to address it in that video because I wanted it to be its own separate thing because it's such like a big thing happening in my life. It felt weird to be like, I'm engaged. Anyways, let's talk about the Proverbs 31 woman. You guys mean so much to me. I want you to know what's going on, especially when I'm not making like a ton of videos or when the videos are kind of short. Like there's reasons, there are reasons behind it. I love making content. I love it so much. I love making content for you guys. I love making stuff that's encouraging or bringing people closer to God or like helping answer questions, whatever. It makes me so happy. So if I'm not posting or if my videos are shorter or whatever it may be, please don't think it's because I'm not interested or that I don't want to make them. It's just stuff goes on. I won't give you the whole recap of the engagement story, but long story short, we were celebrating my birthday that day and we were going to the park for like a little pre-dinner walk. We had been to that park before and it started raining. It started raining. And so we were both kind of just like looking at it, wondering, okay, are we actually going to be going to the park? And all of a sudden the sky cleared up and like this big beautiful rainbow appeared. I was so stunned, I think, because I had really been thrown off. I didn't think it was going to happen at that moment, and so I kind of was just like kind of a crazy face, but it was just so well thought out, and he's just the best guy in the whole world. And I can't even explain like how grateful I am to God like over and over again. It hasn't fully sunk in yet, which is kind of crazy. We were both talking about that today. Like everything just came so easy and so naturally, and not much in our lives has changed since getting engaged, so it doesn't really feel real quite yet. I'm ecstatically happy. I'm probably the happiest I've ever been in my entire life. Anytime I think about where I am today versus where I was a few years ago. Ooh, that was a large crack in my arm. Where I was a few years ago, you know, back in college, back in high school, I'm like, God is so good. God is so good, y'all. If any of you knew me in high school or knew me in college, like I just had so much going on and like so much fear and dread for the future. And it really is true. Like if you only know what's coming, like God loves us so much. He wants us to be well taken care of and happy and thriving and surrounded by people that we love and love us. And we gotta trust in that. And I never want to be one of those YouTubers that's like, it'll happen for you too, girl. Like embrace your singleness. Embrace your singleness. Love your singleness. I never want to be that person because I'm gonna tell you what, I was content being single. But I will say one thing. I'm very happy to have found my person. I'm over the moon. You know, I very much wanted to be a wife. I very much wanted to be a mother. And, you know, I did for a while think I might have gone the adoption route, but I'm certainly happy to now be able to pursue that with a partner. And so if anything, I want me announcing my engagement to be like an encouragement and like a reminder that I think it was like maybe just 7 months ago when I made that video about singleness and just how singles are not treated the best in church, specifically single women. I saw a lot of comments from the men that you're feeling that too, and I'm so sorry. I felt your pain so deeply, and it needs to change. Like, I'm so glad that people are still commenting about it because that needs to be addressed. So if anything, yeah, I want my story to be like encouragement and hopeful, because I did not think that this was going to be happening in my life possibly ever, and certainly not so soon. That being said, it is soon, and I always thought it was kind of crazy. Like, I remember before I really was a dedicated Christian, I was the kind of person where I'm like, you have to hear about all these crazy Christians who meet and then get married like with a few months later, and that's basically what I'm doing. And it's hard to explain, but you know, it's that cheesy old saying, when you know, you know. And I think the biggest thing that I noticed in like my relationship with Matthew, with my fiance. Everything was rooted in God. We made that very clear from the get-go, and God just helped facilitate things. You know, obviously, no one is perfect. We're all very imperfect. But the way that things just kind of like fell into place without like so much difficulty or tension or, you know, like not being on the same page, like things just aligned so well. And that's what happens when you just root yourself in God. You know, we don't have to be these perfect people or accomplish all these things to like get your partner. You just have to like know that God is going to be the one leading the way and that he wants what's best for you. Because, you know, I certainly had dated some wonderful people. I've been on dates with just true Christian gentlemen. But just deep down, I was like, it's just not the one. It's not the one for me. And sometimes you can't even pinpoint why. But my advice is to follow that feeling because God will like let you know when someone is the one. And I want to do a whole separate video on that because there were definitely signs, like things that I became aware of where I'm like, yes, okay, God, I see you, I hear you, where I didn't feel that previously. So I want to talk about all that later. So yeah, other stuff that's going on. I just wanted today to be a cozy little chat. I've done a really bad job of switching to decaf coffee. Crazy. Aside from that, I have been busy with work. I've been doing a lot of auditions. I haven't been getting a lot of jobs. I've been getting enough, but not a lot. And so there is a lot that goes into like recording all these auditions. Some of them are very specific with what they want you to do or how to look or, you know, how to dress, whatever. I've kind of been pursuing that. And then wedding planning is in full force right now because I do graphic design. I was really excited to design a lot of this stuff myself, like the, you know, dinner menus or like, what else am I doing? I'm gonna be making the little favors myself, like all that kind of stuff. And so there's a lot of like thought and detail that I'm putting into it, which I'm probably making it way more complicated than it needs to be, but I love it. So that's kind of where my focus is right now. I want to pour so much more into this YouTube channel. Something that has been so encouraging and like just warms my heart. I still am getting comments on that Singles in the Christian Church video. And it just made me realize like, we need to talk about sensitive subjects. People need to know that there's community out there. There's a lot of people that are facing church hurt. And like, I see you, I feel you, I have been through it and I can know how that kind of pain and distrust can make you completely run away from church. And so I really think it's important to talk about things like that. And if I can be the person that can illuminate some of those issues or just help people feel seen and heard and understood and maybe provide a little comfort or guidance, encouragement, anything that I can do on my end, that would make me so happy. And I feel like I really want to do that for you guys. So that being said, I just want you to know like my intention with this channel is only to grow it. I want to do so much more for you guys. I want to put in, you know, more effort. I want to get better equipment. I want to, you know, improve the backdrop or I don't know, whatever. Although I kind of like it right now. It's kind of fun. So there's all these things that, you know, I'm really excited about. And at the end of the day, like, this channel is for you guys, it's for the viewers, and if there's anything that you want to see or that you want to talk about, that you have questions on, like please comment down below. It's so awesome to hear from you guys. It means so much. So yeah, that's what I want to do. That's my little update for you guys. The last thing that I want to update you on, and again, I want to reiterate, 0 pressure, 100%. Zilch, okay? 100% zero pressure. But something I do want to point out, I now have a link tree, which is going to be in the description, and it's also in my YouTube bio box. I think that's what you call it, the bio box. But my link tree is up there, and you'll get a link to like the Amazon products that I have listed. Do not feel like you have to buy these. This is strictly if you are interested in what I'm using, what I like personally. I do receive commission from that, which is why I want to let you know, do not feel pressured to buy. But, you know, because this is like a faith and health wellness channel, I really wanted to just list some of the things that I really like to use. Just what's on there. Things like the kind of jojoba oil that I like to use for my skin, or like, I'm trying to think, the yoga mat that I found, because for me, I'm a crazy person and I spend a lot of time looking into like the most non-toxic versions of things, or if they're not non-toxic, like the best of the worst. And so I was like, okay, I'm spending a lot of time finding products that I think are really good, that I can recommend to you guys. But again, do not ever feel pressured to buy anything that I talk about on this channel. I just want to use it as a resource for you. Doing YouTube videos honestly brings me so much joy and fulfillment, and I just think it's so cool. Like, I started doing YouTube videos back in college when I was a very different person. I had very different life goals, had a very different trajectory, and to see that like love and passion that I had for making videos back then be transformed into what it is now, where I'm like, you know, excited to like tell people about Jesus and all these like healthy products I'm using. I just think it's so cool, and it's like, it's such a testimony to what God does. When you hand over your life and you're like, listen, big man, I don't know where I'm going, but like I'm handing it over to you. Like, he just does incredible things. Oh, I'm gonna start crying. And it was such good service today, y'all. Oh, I'm getting so emotional. Like, between Valentine's Day yesterday, the wonderful worship service this morning, like reflecting on like the past year, and like, ooh, I'm telling you, I'm gonna make me cry. Anyways, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Any support of the channel is like the biggest blessing in the whole world. It still is crazy to think that people even want to watch these videos, so it just means so much to me. And again, if there's anything that you guys specifically want to talk about, or, you know, see me explore, dive into, whatever, like, comment down below. I read like 99% of the comments. The only one that's kind of gotten away from me is like the singles church video, just because that one kind of blew up and there's so many comments, but otherwise, like, I really do read them. I love responding to you guys. I love interacting with you guys. It's so cool. Last thing, I promise, if you guys like the earrings that I'm wearing today and the necklace I was wearing in my last video, you can find the link in my description box from Luisa. Thank you guys so much. I love y'all. I hope that you have just the best week ever.